Good performances from a lot of our players have seen a lot called up to the South African Test team. Manat, Ferreira, Mulder, Gibbs, Hudson for the first time. He's been a great cricketer for us. Deserves the call up. Howell as well. And Sada been selected for the Pakistan 20 over league. Sees SW Districts with a bit of a different looking team going into the 20 over comp. So pretty much we've gone Pretorius and Rickleton, Gain and Varane, Vijun, Truto will get an opportunity to some runs. And we've got our Sri Lankan Pasindu Bandara being called into the team. He can bowl a wee bit of off spin, which gives us a little bit of a good foil with Duplessis. So we will try to give Crooks and Swanepoel some time, I think, as well. This will be an interesting campaign. I think we will just struggle a little bit just because of the depth that we have. We'll bowl first. We've been really good chasing in recent times. Johnson, he's just as impressive as Rutherford, really. This is a good opening combination coming up the ranks for SW Districts. Accurate bowling, Dazorzi's gone. And he's picked up the wicket of Erasmus as well. This is a great debut over for Johnson. Rutherford, very accurate as well, although he's gone for 20 in that over. We're going to give him another over, another opportunity, and he will get his first wicket ever. Wicket of Fernando. Fernando gone for 25. He really took Hudson apart. Rutherford apart. Johnson will bowl another over. 3 overs, 2 for 17. And Bryson will bowl this over here. So we're going to bowl a couple of overs of spin now. Try to get some options covered there for Pasindu Bandara. It's gone for 14. Duplessis really good at this format. So Duplessis' best format. 138 wickets at 22.35. Had a very decent one-day campaign. I'm very, very happy to say he contributed quite a bit to our lineup. These guys are looking very strong. Mr. Jonty Rhodes, I think that is. It's good to see him amongst the runs. Really need him to start performing for Port Elizabeth. It's looking good at the moment. 8 for 3. Victor 44. Rhodes 38. Bryson being brought back in. Got a bit of carnage at one end. Well, both ends, actually. Rutherford will strike. It's going to be a run out, actually, instead. Take it. Victor out for 54 off 42. 4 fours, 2 sixes. Changed the complexion of the game. Rhodes is on 68. Johnson, 2 for 17 up front, was very, very good. It's gone for 14 off that over. It's going to be a big target for us to try and chase. Bandara, none for 44 off his 4 overs. Ferreira is out. Handy contribution from Ferreira though, 16 off 8. And Rhodes finishes 98 off 56. That's the best I've seen him bat. Conveniently against us, but it is good to see him in a bit of form. But that is a good score. So for under 19s, 149 for 8. See if there's anyone breaking. Hey, they're breaking the rules. Neil Caroline's only. He shouldn't be in the under 19s. Another 20-year-old. What is going on here? Under 19s. My. Have to laugh. They must have been 19 at the start of the campaign. We'll give them that. Rickleton is gone. Out for naught. Yeah, a bit of a patch job, team. And that's another wicket. Pretorius is gone. Kyle Varane and Nicholas Gain. Now. Oh, this is not looking too good. Cullinan. He's got the breakthrough. Hanu Vijun is gone as well. So we're 4 for 4. All sorts of bother here, Truto. He's going to have to learn pretty quickly. He's going to have to bat some overs. That's a big 6. Going to miss Ben De Bruyne in this campaign. He was good in the one-day comp. reasonably good performer for SW Districts. That injury does not help the cause. Surawadini. Surawad. I'm just trying to work out that name. Surawadner. I believe that could be the pronunciation of that. But yeah, 33 for 4 in the 5th. Schroeder's gone. He's gone for 12. Brings the Sri Lankan Pasindu Bandara to the crease. And SW Districts are going to be crashing to a big defeat by the looks of it. Try to bring some experience into the lineup. Just with Howell, Gibbs and Hudson away. To bring Bryson up really along with Duplessis. This is a bit thin in the batting. Good to see the Sri Lankan get a few runs. Being brought in as a reserve player, call up as Sada's been picked up for the Pakistan 20 over league. Gain is out, 54 for 6 now. This effort will probably blow us out of the 20 over comp. Let's get some runs, partnerships going and get to at least 120, 130. Just wish they rotated the groups, like for the South African domestic 20 over comp. We play these guys every season in the group stages. Bryson gone for 9. Brings Rutherford in. Pretty poor batting card, really. Just faltered under the chase. 23 off 11 Bandara. Certainly could be a good player to sort of retain on the reserve side of things. It's good innings so far. He's just getting a bit of respectability in the scoreline. Been comprehensively outplayed. The bowling was just a wee bit all over the place. Might go with an extra bowler, I think, in the next game. We'll rotate some players in. Give some players a bit of a rest. 89 for 7. Bandara gets it away. Single. Strike back again. That away for 4. So this is a partnership starting to form. He's batted well here. He's sort of taking the attack to the team here. 44 off 22, 99 for 7 after 12. Up. For 16 or 17. Tries to support Bandara. 50 for the Sri Lankan. Great batting. Just getting a wee bit of a decent score on. And that's caught. Good bowling from Jackson. Pono Jackson looking for a fifer. Just looking to bat our overs out, I think. Oh, that's been skied. I think that will be caught. It will be caught. And the innings of SW Districts comes to an end. And Western Province, a dominant performance. Win by 75 runs. So not the best of starts. And the next game is against Northern Cape. So we probably will have to beat Northern Cape. Oh no, Bandara's been selected by the ODI team now. How is the any other test matches being played? Second match was a draw. Gibbs with 105. What is going on? He just gets runs out of the blue, that guy. He's a bit of an interesting character. 105. 100 for none of our other players getting any scores, but yeah, Gibbs. Surprising result there. Bandara's been called out, so that weakens our lineup a wee bit more, but it'll be a chance for young Prince Swanepoel. We'll bring him up the order. Just trying to make sure we give everyone a sprinkling of games. Crooks will be in. Koenig will not be picked because he was picked by the board. So was Stevenson. One more year of his contract to play out. Yeah, that's our team. It's a bit of a patch job at the moment, but yeah, 2 debutants in Swanepoel and Crooks today. See how we go. We just need to bat the 20 out actually, and just try to get something going. Sugden. Torres is gone. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those sort of campaigns. Gain is gone. 2. 10. Rickleton's gone too, so the form of our batsmen in this competition is just falling apart. No ball. Saw as a no ball, so they'll scamper through. All over our batting, to be honest, at the moment. For 10. Truter. Average of under 10. One for 4. Real patch job required. Over John, he's got it over there for 4. Here's the 15. (14 or 13). So yeah, we're into the bowling now. Long tail today, just the depth. I mean, a lot of players get caught up. It means we're tested, but it just gives the guys relatively good amount of experience. Switch up from Bryson, who can bat. He's no slouch. He's probably a couple of positions too high. Scramble our way to a score. Got plenty of bowling options. Looking at 140. Try and compete in this game. Be a maiden for Hudson. Set away for 4. That's 100 up for the East W District side. 5 overs remaining. Need to go 8 and over to get the 140. Bryson gets it away for another boundary. This is good. We partnership. 40 runnable, 45, 20 out of 24, 4 overs left. It's gone for 28. A good handy 28 there from Bryson. Rutherford can show he can bat. He's had a couple of 30s in the first class one-day comps. You get a quick fire 10 or 15. Just got that over the bowler. It's going to run away for 4. It's gone for 8 off 3. Swanepoel in now. 50 for Hanover John. He's trying to hold the innings together, and we've got something on the board. For 2. We've got 2 overs remaining. We've just got to scramble a score here. One big over would be really monumental for the chase. 2 boundaries off 2 balls so far. 135 for 8. Much needed boundary. We've got to 140 at least. It is a score that we can potentially defend, and this is a good finish. Very, very good finish. It gets us to 150. That makes it a little bit more challenging. And the 73 or 55 deliveries for Hanover John as his top score is only 50 at the level, but it's come at an important time in his career as he's just really needed that score. So this is going to be a challenging score to get. Let's see if Johnson and Rutherford can get amongst the wickets early. Smith's gone for 7. Rutherford's back at his accurate best. Masango gone. This is a couple of boundaries hit off him, but he's just fought back, and we've got Northern Cape 29 for 3. Johnson out. We'll bring in Bryson. Just need to keep striking here. This is good. Gilder gone for 3. Right, I think we bring Swanepoel in. 42 for 4 after 7. 8.4 and over required. 3 overs, none for 17 for Bryson. That was pretty accurate bowling. Challenging total now to get. 87 runs required. Trying to trust the bowling. Crooks. He's going to be very good with his fielding there. Accurate. Umpire is going to single run out. Spencer, but Crooks will pick up his first 20 over wickets. Got Van Rensburg for 43. 97 for 7. Rutherford being brought back in. He'll be looking for a fifer. Not get his fifer, unfortunately. 46 required off 18 deliveries. Be an important bounce back in this game. Johnson, accurate. Duplessis gone. 38 off 12. So we're going to win. We're going to have to win that final game. Done a good job with the ball. We did just enough with the bat. Sugden has gone for 12. And Johnson, just a really good up-and-coming pace bowler as well. He's struck again. So 4 for 21 for Rutherford and 3 for 26 for Johnson. Both showing exemplary numbers early on in their career. Bangladesh, South Africa in that next match. 249 for 4. Good to see Ferreira bring up 100. That's his first 100 at the level. 85 for Monarch. Gibbs here. So Hudson and Howell been sort of removed from the team. It's all good. Yeah, Western Province knocked over, obviously, Northern Cape. We're going to have to topple the top team to probably sneak through how the other results played out. Good to see Hudson and Howell being called back to the team. Seeing if any of our players are getting a go here, and they are. Got a bit more strength in the bowling. Hudson will be called straight into the lineup. Get Swanepoel out. Give the 2 main guys a bit of a go. So it just means we're a bit strong on the bowling side of things. We're a bit of a struggle in the other departments. I wanted to see how the other results are going on. Okay, so we just have to win today. We have to win. We get through. Simple as that. It's going to be a tough task to do so. So we give Howell a game. He's had 5 test matches this year. 14 wickets at 39.86. Not too bad considering I wouldn't have probably put him in. Not really a non-bowler at the level. So we'll stick with the team. We've got 5 bowlers. I've got Rabada and Pakalatheo. We will chase. We'll chase. We're a chasing team. See how accurate we can be with the ball. Hudson. 59 without loss after 6. So I don't think it was a great decision to bowl first. Can we restrict? That's the key thing. Can we get something chaseable? First wicket, Crooks. Sellers is gone for 36. Can Hudson deliver? He does. He's got the wicket of Smith, so 88 for 2. Smith's gone for 9. There's not Steve Smith. Steve Smith would be a fair age now if he was playing to be 41 or something if he was playing at this level at this time. 2 overs for 15 for Rutherford. Can we keep them under 180? It's going to be a tough task to do that. Trying to keep a reasonably aggressive approach at one end. 4 overs, 1 for 34 there. 148 for 2 on the 18th now. Johnson goes a wee bit there. This is where it's going to get tough to try and restrict. Rutherford, not a bad over. We are going to be requiring a massive score with our thin batting lineup. 184 for 2. Good batting from Wesa and Furman. And to get to the next round, we're going to need something monumental from one of the batsmen. Torres is gone. He's gone for naught. He was struggling there. Maiden over 2, so just 1 over less to get the tally. 2 shots off Rabada for 4. At least they recovered from that very terrible first over. Rabada's been smoked for 23 off it, so we're going over the required run rate all of a sudden. One of these two have to get the score, you'd think. For any chance of knocking these guys out. I think they've qualified. But we can sort of take their spot at the top of the table if we do win. Positive batting from East W Districts. Considering the first over was made and they've really done a good job just to get the run rate established. It'd be one of our best ever run chases if we are to pull this off. 64 for 1 after 6. 121 at 8.6 and over. Rickleton rocks off the back foot. That is a 4. Another boundary. Don't want this to be the last game of the season either. We'd love to get to the quarterfinals again. It's got away with that, Rickleton. Bit of a splice. Get anything on that. It's a big 6 from Nicholas Gain. 82 for 1 after 7. All-time record partnership between these two against Central. Good shot. 42 off 18. 5 fours, 2 sixes. 8 boundaries in Rickleton's innings too. This is exactly what we want. It's a drive on the up here. 99 for 1 after 9. 86 at 7.8. All it takes is a couple of bad overs though, and that is a monumental 6, and that's Rickleton's 50. Plays and misses at that one. Down the ground. 10 off the over already. This is a great over again, and that's 50 for Nicholas Gain. So 116 for 1 after 10. You got to note the first over was a maiden. So we are really rocketing along here. So we're going to make sure we get that run rate under 6 immediately. Rickleton will just play with the spin, and that's a lovely stroke for 4. 127 for 1. So batting surface, definitely. 4 and 6 and 1 now. These two have really stepped it up today. Classy batting. 74 of 39 for Rickleton. 10 fours, 2 sixes. 61 of 29 for Gain. 7 fours, 3 sixes. 47 at 5.8. Can the destructive hitting continue and just blow these guys right out of the contest? And it looks like it's going to. Gain with another maximum 150 up. These guys are just taking a complete control of the chase. 72 of 32, 80 of 42. This is incredible hitting. My team runs at 3.8 and over. Sweeps that away again. That's a good shot. Rickleton will sweep that away for 4, and we're closing in on a victory that I didn't think would be possible. Both men in the 80s. Oh, he's got a leading edge away for 4. Just the luck of the SW Districts today. Gain should be able to end this game. He does, and we're going to be in the playoffs. Great performances from the 2 batsmen here. All-time record partnership of 185. I don't think I'll ever probably beat that for the third wicket, for the second wicket. 94 off 52, 13 fours, 2 sixes, 9 fours, 4 sixes for Gain. It was just a demolition derby for the bowlers, and that is convincing, to say the least. So we are going to be finishing behind them, though, however. At least we got through into the next stage or two. We'll be playing. We are playing Northerns. So we've got a bit of experience against Northerns. So the domestic 20 over trophy draw is up. So yeah, it just randomizes all the time. So let's see how we go. You'll join us for the next episode, guys. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.